Tampa, Florida as the youngest of 6 children. Both of my parents were first-generation college students. My mom was one of 12, and my dad was one of 2, with my grandfather being illiterate and my grandmother only having a 7th grade education. So to you all sitting here who are first-generation college students, I say thank you. Because as the youngest of 6, I can distinctly remember the day that each of my older siblings graduated from high school. And even more so, I can remember the day that we took them and dropped them off at college. I was happy because it meant more space in the house, but I was sad because they were leaving. And so each and every single one of you sitting here today have paved a path, whether it's for your younger brother or sister, your younger cousin, little friends in your neighborhood, you all are leading by example. Again, I say thank you. Now, as you pursue your post-secondary education, whether you're going off to college, joining the U.S. services, going into trade school, or going right into a job, you're beginning what I call the second level, the level of real life. And so I want to provide you with a few keys on how you can make sure that you achieve your goals and you're successful no matter what it is you choose to do. The first thing is laying out a roadmap. Just as with anything, in order to get to where you're going, you're going to need some type of direction. Each day that I wake up, I set new goals for myself as well as my company. And so I challenge each and every single one of you graduates sitting in front of me today to set goals for the next 4 years of your life and then come up with a plan or a strategy on how you're going to actually achieve those goals. This is what you will use in order to measure your success and to make sure that you're staying on the right track. Now, since you're sitting here before me today, I know that you embody leadership qualities. But a big part of being a leader in this game called life is following your gut feeling and sticking true to your instinct. I can remember there was tons of times when I was a graduate or undergrad at Howard University, and many of my friends wanted to go out and party, go shopping, and have a good time. But at those times, I had to make an executive decision. That's in quotes, because I like that. And so you all are going to have to make those executive decisions as well. And for me, it was sometimes staying in my dorm, studying, or going to work, or not going out so that I could save the little bit of money that I did have. And so as leaders, you're going to have to take on the responsibility of making the executive decisions when they count. Now, consistency, self-control, discipline, and confidence are just a few of the characteristics that you're going to want to embody and develop in order to be a success. Now, right now as high school graduates, despite where you may go to after today, this is the prime opportunity for you to take advantage of internships. Since I was 15 years old, I made sure that I maintained a summer internship up until the day that I graduated from college. It was because of my experience as an intern with various companies that I had the confidence and the skill to start my own company 1 year after graduating from college. And so I set another challenge for each and every single one of you today, and that challenge is to apply and to pursue participation in an internship every summer for the next 4 years. And if there's a company or a job out there that you're interested in and you don't see an internship opportunity, pick up the phone and give them a call. Pave the way. Open up the doors for yourself, because now you are in control of your destiny. Now, for those of you who are going off to college, whether it's in university or community college or some type of trade school or certification program, I want to leave you all with 4 top secrets. I don't know if anyone else would give this to you, but I want to give it to you today. These are 4 secrets on how you can pass every class in college. Are you ready? If you want to take out your phone, this is the time. Secret number 1. Sit in the front row of every class that you take. Some of you may say that's a little too close, but that's exactly why you have to sit in the front row. You stay focused, you're engaged, and nothing behind you can distract you. Secret number 2. Attend your classes in college on a regular basis and on time. Now, I know some of you are like, well, doesn't the bell ring? No. In college, it's all up to you, and you have a lot of freedom, but you're gonna have to make that executive decision every morning to wake up, get dressed, eat breakfast, and walk to class and show up. Secret number 3, make sure that you attend your professor's office hours. That means you go into their office and you introduce yourself to them. Make sure they know who you are. Build a relationship with them. One, so when times get tough in their class, you can say, hey, Miss Johnson, you know I've been here. I really need some help. You have to become more than just a number when you go to college. You want to become a student who your professors know. And then secret number 4, and this is the best one ever. In every class that you take, identify at least 2 students in each class. Make sure you get their contact information, because those are going to be the students you call to see what you missed if you were sick one day. Those are going to be the students that you study with before your finals and your midterms. You're going to need to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, people who are just as serious about your and their education as you would be. Now, I can remember as an intern, I was interning for the Hard Rock Cafe in Washington, D.C. And it was my job to hold the door for a celebrity when they arrived for a concert. Now, holding the door was pretty exciting for me back then, and I'm really happy that I did it, because while doing it, I was able to meet a photographer. And being the personable person that I was, I just began to initiate conversation with that photographer. Now, little did I know, years later, even after I graduated from college, that photographer called me and offered me the opportunity to work with him and the Vice President of the United States of America, Joe Biden. Not on one occasion, but 2 occasions, and I've been invited to go back again this year. That just goes to show that when you put your best foot forward, and if you are being the best you that you can be, even when you think that nobody else is watching or nobody else is paying attention, someone is always there. And that just wasn't the first instance. After I graduated from college, I was working as a hostess for a restaurant. I was giving the best customer service that I could give. One of the guests that evening asked if I was interested in marketing. Then I was in journalism, but I said yes anyway. And so I got an internship, and I interned with that guest over the next 3 years of my college career. By the time I graduated from Howard University, that same guest offered me a job to run his entire multi-million-dollar practice and dental institute. I would have never imagined that being a host at a restaurant would lead to the job that inevitably led to the real career and confidence booster that I needed to start my own company at the age of 23. And so I say that to say this: in everything that you do, strive for excellence. Be the best you that you can be, and don't let anyone or anything validate who you are or who you have the potential to become. And so, in closing, I'd like to talk about life. Because as you enter this next level of life, it's not going to be peachy. Sometimes it'll get a little hard. I can remember the first 2 years in college, I literally survived off of Frosted Flakes and Loudoun noodles. Times were tough. You all will experience those same tough times. But even when you're down in the dumps, remember that you're still learning something. Down in the dumps is your lesson on survival. So as you enter the second level of life, I commend you on what you've accomplished so far. I challenge you to dream even bigger for what you will accomplish in the future. And I'd like for you all to rest assured tonight that the best is yet to come. Thank you.